Here are the critical steps for replacing the top and bottom balancers on a ProVia Spectrum storm door. For complete installation and safety instructions, click the link in the video description. Let's get started. Note, if only the top balancers need replacing, both sashes will still need to be removed. Remove the bottom sash first. First, detach the screen from the bottom sash. Lift one corner of the screen insert using a pick. With the corner lifted, run a plastic putty knife under the long leg of the insert several times to help release it from the sash rail. Hold onto the screen while the screen retracts. Attach a clip to prevent the screen from unrolling. Use a pick or a flathead screwdriver to remove each sash cap from the top of the sash. Disengage the balances by using a flathead screwdriver or pliers to release the metal hook in the balance shoe. Raise or lower the bottom sash until the hook aligns with the slot in the frame. Insert the hook into the pre-cut slot in the frame. Repeat for the opposite side. Lift the sash up, shift to one side, and remove. A putty knife may be required to allow the sash to bypass the balance coil. Next, detach the screen from the top sash. Lift one corner of the screen insert using a pick. Use a putty knife to then pry and lift the insert from the sash rail. Hold onto the screen while the screen retracts. Attach a clip to prevent the screen from unrolling. Use a pick or a flathead screwdriver to remove each sash cap from the top of the sash. Disengage the balances by using a flathead screwdriver or pick to release the metal hook in the balance shoe. Raise or lower the top sash until the hook aligns with the slot in the frame. Insert the hook into the pre-cut slot in the frame and repeat for the opposite side. Lift the sash up, shift to one side, and remove. A putty knife may be required to allow the sash to bypass the balance coil. Unhook each balancer shoe from the frame. Remember, the balancers are still under tension, so be sure to use caution. Shift the shoe to the side, remove the screw, and then lift the balance to remove from the frame. To replace the balancers, first insert the new balancer into the frame cutout. Make sure the top of the balancer is aligned with the top of the cutout. Reinstall the screw to secure. Pull the balancer shoe until the hook can be inserted into the small frame cutout. Remember, the balancer is now under tension. Repeat this process for each balancer to be replaced. Reinstall the top sash. Use a putty knife to compress one of the balancer coils and insert the top sash. Lower the sash onto the balance shoes. Use a screwdriver to adjust the shoes as needed until the balance shoes are completely seated in the bottom of the sash. Remove the balancer hook from the frame and reconnect to the shoe on each side. When done correctly, the hook will make an audible click. Reinstall the sash caps. Operate the sash to ensure proper function. Reattach the top screen. Snap the screen insert into the sash rail. Then use a putty knife or screen roller to fully press the insert in place. Run a plastic putty knife or shim along each side of the screen to tuck the edges into the side channels, being careful not to damage the screen. Reinstall the bottom sash using the same process as the top. The bottom sash caps will have integrated weather strip. Reattach the bottom screen. Run a plastic putty knife or shim along each side of the screen to tuck the edges into the side channels, being careful not to damage the screen. Snap the screen insert into the sash rail. Then use a putty knife to fully press the insert in place. Replace the self-adhesive weather strip pads within the sash rail at each end of the screen. Open and close each sash and screen several times to check operation. This has been a quick overview on how to replace the balancers on a Spectrum storm door. For complete instructions or more information, click the link in the video description or call customer support with additional questions.